Hey gang, we're back. I am gonna play this one more time at least. It just seems very much like the kind of game that you're meant to play it like a bunch to actually figure out anything. So I'm trying to pay attention to this too. But yeah, I'm gonna play it at least one more time. To see if I can get a real ending instead of just some kind of game over. There's the cat. There's the little girl. So I guess this is me talking to my neighbor. Okay, now we're here. We're here. I think I read in like a patch note that you can skip the whole first day. So we'll see if it lets me do that. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. Came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. Yeah, you could say that again, buddy. Just got off the phone with my cousin. He told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors, for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from the underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth? Or the surface, at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt. Or worse. Okay. I don't see any option to skip. Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. In the morning. Okay. So he's in the kitchen. Oh, I should probably check the windows. Yeah, skinny dog. I was trying to find some food. So this is all the same, normal. I think a lot of the game is randomized from what I could tell. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. Feeling cold. Yeah, that's all normal, standard, good stuff. Rumeralia. There's my kombucha. Even though you can just save when quitting now. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the field. There's no light. Looks like his family's asleep. Okay. Let's not dilly-dally. Let's just go ahead and get to sleep. Breaking news! At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. Only someone could explain what's going on. Okay. Can I use the radio? Wave range. Catch a signal and turn the right knob. I felt like I should probably just go over this in case I missed something the first time. So I think I just like turn the knob. If I don't get anything, I press the button one time and then try the knob again. I imagine. Hello, this is the emergency services dispatch. How can I help you? People, they're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Man, imagine waking up to that. Like, holy shit, do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. Okay, yeah, we got that. Sun into day. Visitors at night. Visitors. Okay, so this is all the same. Doesn't look like there's anything new in any of my rooms. Loneliness and isolation. I can't even check myself in the mirror. Alright, let's just talk to the neighbor. Maybe this is the part I can skip. Beer day. Howdy, neighbor. Damn. So it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day. And you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no, and tell them that someone's in the house with you. Why do I need to have other people with me? People that you let inside might bring something useful, or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up energy. And then looking out your windows, sure. Then what? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it for me. Oh right, I almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 072-380. Keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. I want to see if I can call him right now. What? Did I type it in wrong? 072-380. Right? Yeah. I'm not that dumb. Okay. I can't call him instantly. Crack a beer. I gotta use one of my own Barber Churnies. Beer sure made me sleepy. Brewery, knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. I don't understand why you would ever drink a beer rather than just, like, expending all your energy testing people, right? Because it seems pretty clear to me now that there are actual visitors. The whole, like, first playthrough I did, I was kind of under the impression that, like, it was all a lie. It was all just like a lie to spread paranoia, and maybe there were visitors, but they weren't actually like monsters, and something else was killing people, or people were dying for some other reason. But now I think that there are visitors, and I was just bringing them into my house and letting everybody get eaten. So this time around, I'm going to be like way more careful. I'm gonna kill people or give them FEMA slips and get them the fuck out of my house. I'm not letting any visitors kill any people. That's the goal for this playthrough. I'm gonna actually be like real careful. Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh, wait. You're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. Are you afraid of visitors? Let's not bring fear to mind in this little girl's little head. How did you get here in one piece? I guess that's kind of also a concerning question to ask. I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Alright, he's gone. I want to actually look out my windows. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? I'll be right with you. I see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Alright, one last window here. Neighbor's house. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. That's so nice. I hope there's a way to save the neighbor. I don't think there is, because he just dies, like, in his own house, and there's nothing you can do about it as far as I remember. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know. What do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You sure you won't make any trouble? What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why do you think it'll be any different here? What else would I do otherwise? Just stand outside and wait for the sun to take my skin? No, I think I'd prefer to avoid that. As long as I'm alive, I'll look for someone to talk to. That isn't here. Maybe I'll get lucky somewhere else. And if I have an ounce of luck left in this life, it might just be someone who's not a complete asshole. Okay, he sounds like a lot more reasonable with that line of questioning. He sounded more like an asshole last time I talked to him. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days, but I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... Well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. Okay, that one was a little bit concerning. That right there was a little bit concerning. I want to make sure that there's not like extra stuff I can do in between visitors. You know? There's a reason. There's got to be some kind of reason that you can exit the door in between people, right? Maybe not. Hello? Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today. And the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... Could you maybe, find some space for me? How'd you end up here? Not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just... Well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. Now I'm trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like, I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all of this scare you? It terrifies me. Again, like, I don't know. This girl, I'm pretty sure, was a visitor last playthrough. But I don't know if like, all the same people are still visitors in every playthrough. And I don't know, like, if I'm just imagining this is my first time going through the game, or even if it's not the first time and I'm just pretending that I've never seen this character before, like, I have no idea how you're supposed to tell if somebody is a visitor or not just talking to them through the door. So I don't see any reason not to let her in. Thank you, haha. Thanks so much, seriously. Now I get to live a little longer. Thank God. Hello? The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. Might I find some peace in your home? How long have you been looking? I've never once found peace. So, a long time. The heat doesn't bother you? I'm always cold. Others burn in the sun. I wrap myself in layers and still feel on the verge of freezing. I'm afraid to take any layers off. What if it just gets worse and there's no death to ease the suffering? This lady I did not let in the first time, so this is good. This is our first, like, branch. This is the first decision I've made contrary to my first playthrough. I'm letting her in. Thank you. Ceiling is a bit low. Hold up. What do you mean? What do you mean the ceiling's low? Oh no. What does she mean the ceiling's low? What does that mean? Okay, nobody else is coming. Fuck. What's wrong with my ceiling? So I think after, like, looking out the windows and talking to people during the night, there's nothing left to do. So I'm just gonna go to sleep. Okay, nobody dies. Nobody dies like the first night you let people in. That's good. Good afternoon. Here's the news. Sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm. Don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first a message from our sponsors. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store, but with 4Rest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 979-181 and your groceries will be at your door within one day. 4Rest, delicious relaxation right at home. Okay, so I need to, like, do the 4Rest stuff way more as well. Like, I think I actually need to sometimes buy extra energy so I can test people more and stuff like that. Good afternoon, here's the weather forecast. A warm front is pushing into our region, bringing with it a heat that will likely break all previous records. Meteorologists tell us to expect even higher temperatures over the coming week. With the sun's increased activity, we can also expect stronger UV rays. For your safety, please abstain from sunbathing, as high temperatures could also significantly increase the risk of sunstroke. It's not known for certain at this stage whether being in the sun alone can negatively affect our health. But to prevent third-degree burns, please refrain from venturing outside. Unfortunately, sunscreen of all factors will no longer protect you. That's the latest for now. Okay. Alright, radio? Shit. Now for our new program. Yes, I'm a human. It's simple. You send in your photos and we'll check what you really are. Just send your photos to us by email to yesiam@humanverification.agency and we'll handle the rest. I wonder if that's a real email you can actually send. Maybe not. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, let's talk to the new lady. If only there was a little warmth. You're keeping the jacket on? Yes. There's one thought that frightens me. What happens if I take it off? I can't get warm, even in the heat. If I remove the jacket, will I die from the cold? Or worse, remain alive and feel even colder? What if the jacket is cursed and it's making you cold? Why do you ask such a stupid question? She's obviously freezing. So you don't shower. Both of these questions suck. But, I'm not going to answer that question. Sorry. Yeah, I wouldn't either. I don't know why I asked that. Yes, was there something you wanted? Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me, well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves. Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malton hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother?" Okay. Okay, their conversation's over. I've got the one other lady in the closet who was definitely, well, I guess not definitely, but who was probably a visitor last time. I hope this all ends soon. How did you lose your house? I remember it like it was yesterday. I'd just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. Thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know. So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to. But as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. Kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek, quiet-like, and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there. She's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. Ugh. So I think, like, because this happened to my neighbor too, so maybe my neighbor's daughter was a visitor. Actually, she was probably fucking killing people last time. But I think there's something they do to turn people into visitors. It's the government turning people into visitors. So the visitors are real, but it's not like people crawling up from underground, I think, maybe. I don't know. Okay, let me back out of this. I'm pretty sure I want to test her. because she's the most likely. Could also test myself. I don't know about testing myself. I want to call my neighbor first. Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So, you let a couple people in yet? If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? You taking people in too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Any questions? How many signs does it take to tell if someone's a visitor? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best not to jump to conclusions, though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Got any questions? How'd you sort out the issue with food? I got lucky, stocked up ahead of time. If I remember right, you did too. But if you want something special, there's that food delivery service, 4Rest. Don't know the number, but you'll catch it on the TV for the radio ads. Or the radio ads. Got any questions? I guess not. Let's call 4Rest. 1, 8. Tricky. This is tricky. Maybe I shouldn't invite more people in than I can test. You know? Because, like, maybe I should only let in, like, 1, maybe 2 people at a time. So that I know for sure. Like, if I let in 2 people, and then somebody dies, I always know for sure that the one that survived is a visitor. And if, well, I might just, like, be able to scrounge up enough energy to test 2 people. But I think 3 people is probably overreaching, so I probably made a mistake immediately. Would you like to place an order? Energeca, coffee. What's, better? I tried Energeca a little bit. Let's try a coffee this time. Okay. Okay, talk to the neighbor, talk to the visitors. Well, the guests, I should say. Let's do a test on her. I think I can only do teeth right now. Wait, you're gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay, I just had my teeth fixed, though if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? God, I'm so nervous, I can't remember if I ate yesterday. She's got perfect teeth. Oh shit, if I'd pull out the gun... I mean... Should I blow her brains out? Because she also had the red eyes last time, I think. And I think people were dying. I can still kill her. I can still kill her later, right? Oh, fuck. I gotta, like, test somebody else. I'm pretty sure this guy was fine last time, so let's test her. Teeth? Sure, take a look. Damn it. Bite my lips until they bleed sometimes. Just to feel the warmth of my own blood. Reminder that I'm still alive. Well, I can't. I just can't. I can't make a... I can't... I'm trying to play as if, like, I'm the character, and I don't have more information than the character does. I know, because I barely do, to be honest. And I just can't I just can't jump to a conclusion based off of straight teeth. So I just gotta hope that, none of these 3 are actually a visitor. Although I think they probably are. Oh, I think the one in the closet is, but we'll see if somebody dies, then I'll kill her. And then I'll just be sad. Oh, wait, I gotta check the windows. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. Bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. That's gruesome. That's the first, like, actual, like, horror that has been introduced to us. Oh, and then this guy. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Okay. Who is it? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Didn't think deliveries were still running. You know, I didn't expect people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge, no matter how you slice it. But this damn sun, they moved us to night shifts because of it. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish we got hazard pay or tips for lugging that heavy stuff around. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. Ready to accept this delivery? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. One coffee. Have a good day. Oh, I mean night. Still not used to that. Cool. Let's back out before somebody accosts me. I really want to keep, like, checking to see if anything happens between visitors. Yo, how's it hanging? Dude, you've been seeing how gnarly things are out there? What the hell's going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? What's more pertinent? This is important. This is the best character in the game. The sun is flaring up and burning people alive during the day. No freaking way! Bro, I saw that movie, the one with the bald dude. All we gotta do is send a team of badass astronaut heroes to the sun, right? Boom, rocket launch mission to stop the world from ending is go. Radical dude. Uh-oh. And the team has to have 4 people. That's like totally the golden survival number. Do you really have no idea what's happening out there? Sure, man, it's a mess out there. People talking shit on their fellow man. Harsh and mellows with all this gloom and doom. And after all that stuff on the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. But movies, man, they got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. They're way more fun than books, bro. Always wanted to end up in a movie someday. Come in. Yo, appreciate it, my man. Man, this might be the raddest thing that's ever happened to me. Close enough. They should totally make a movie about this someday. I agree. Okay, so he's in here. You can tell, like, what room's occupied, I guess, by it being slightly ajar. Sometimes? Because yesterday, the closet and this were ajar. And now it's this one. Maybe that just means that it's, like, somebody just went into that room. Oh, this is new. There. Much better. Oh, howdy. My lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crashed here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. What if you're trouble? Well, I guess we could go and look for shelter somewhere else. My old lady's exhausted, though. She just needs a little rest. We stay for just a little while? If it's not too much to ask, I mean. Can your wife speak for herself? That's a good question. Of course she can. Honey, will you say something? She's just really tired. I'm sorry. Oh, that's suspicious as hell. Maybe we can talk together another day. If we ever meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me. I shouldn't be pushing you like this. Fuck. Man, I was gonna just, like, accept everybody, but I don't know. I don't know. These are new people though, but oh, they are so suspicious. Let's I'm gonna keep letting everybody in the first time around, but I really think this is a mistake. Oh, thank you. Why are you just standing there? Come on, honey. The nice man's invited us in. She's just feeling a bit shy. That's all right, sweetie. We'll get you rested up and back to your normal self soon. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, so now one of these other doors. Okay, so they're in the kitchen is what that means. I don't know how that helps me. Maybe there's like something, there's like subtle signs like this that let you know, like if people are sneaking around at night, or if like maybe there's a way to tell like who did the murders one night. I don't know. I'll just have to keep trying to pay attention to stuff like that. Hey kid, how are things holding up around your neck of the woods? I ain't from around here. Never been one to stay in one spot too long. But I can't roam around like I used to no more. Age'll do that to you, son. Why are you traveling? You seen what these visitors are doing? House after house, someone's dead, someone torn apart. They pretend to be one of us, then slip inside our homes and all hell breaks loose. Varmint need to be wiped out. Every last one. You want to hunt the visitors? Aren't you doing the same thing? Now, you ain't a fool, kid. But hell if I'm gonna just shoo them away. Let one go, it'll be right back to tear your damn throat out. Ain't getting a second chance with them crafty varmints. Come in! Knew you weren't soft. You've got some backbone, son. We'll wipe them out. Won't let no varmint within a mile of this place. That's good to hear. That's real good to hear. Why don't you go outside and shoot that one right now? I feel like that would be killing two birds with one stone for me. Now where's this guy? Maybe he went into... Man, I hope he's not sharing the bathroom with my stoner dude. Maybe he's in the kitchen as well. Okay, let's just go to sleep. Somebody died tonight, guaranteed. Yep.